This isn't gonna work well.
It's fun.
Well, hey, welcome. Whoa. Big truck. Hey, welcome to Dirt Guy Drive Time. This is the show where I drive home from work talking about random crap that'll change your life. Isn't that amazing? I think it's amazing. And that's how I'm going to open this installment of Dirt Guy Drive Time. Actually, it's kind of like a vlog. I'm driving home from work. I talk about, I already said that. Why are we being redundant? Because I've been recently promoted to the Department of Redundancy Department. Boom, let that one settle in. It'll be funny, or it won't. So, as you can probably tell, we're having a repeat of Friday's adventure, where things are going well. Because of a new mindset, because of a reaffirmed belief, and very exciting stuff, frankly. Little quick work update. Things are going great. That's all you get. No, actually, one thing I did get to do is I asked, I have a coworker who's also a man of faith, and I asked if it was okay with him if I just shared something with him that I recently discovered about the Bible, and he was like, sure. And so it was pretty cool. I wasn't trying to teach him, preach to him, witness to him or nothing. It was just like getting his take on something, and just a couple of dudes talking about God, and it was good. I liked it a lot. It's something other than work and drama that we're talking about. So that was good times. Then that coming right off a week where, well, wait, one more thing about work. I got to tell you though. I'll tell you this about work, all right? I felt like I was a day trader today. Seriously, I felt like a day trader. You know what a day trader is, right? Like a Wall Street kind of guy is a dude that will, by the way, that's there to help block out some of that white light so you can see me in all of my glory. Ain't I handsome? Well, my mother thinks so anyway. They trade stocks during the day. It's like you buy it, and as soon as it goes up, you sell it, and you just do that all day long. Day trading. You only trade stocks for the day, then you sell out at the end of the day and count your money. Well, I feel like a day trader, sort of. Because as fast as I was, that's really annoying. It's making a squeaking sound. As fast as I was knocking them down, they were setting them up. I had a flurry of emails. Matter of fact, my whole team did. We were like, holy crap, what's going on today? Would everybody think about it over the weekend and they had to just give us a bunch of crap on Monday? Nah. Anyway, it had the effect of making the day go by very quickly. Thank you very much. And I'm coming away full of energy. So that's awesome sauce. So the weekend. Let's talk about the weekend for a moment. How was yours? Mine was pretty good. Yeah, mine was good overall. There was no about it. It was good. And here's why. Let me take a sip and put this down so we can really get into me and you right now. All right, this is going to be episode interruptus because I just changed my mind. I'll tell you about my weekend, but first I'd like to give a shout out to Norman Rowe. Yay! There you go, Norman. Norman Rowe is unquestionably the biggest supporter of all things Dirt Chic Studios. Every video we put out from our little studio, he's on board with. I hope that means, Norman, that you have a life, and that it doesn't mean you don't have a life, but we appreciate the support. Well, you know, I put these videos out, and once I do, I don't really watch them anymore. You know, who's got time for me? I don't have any time for me. I get enough of me during the course of the day. I don't need more, you know, hogging up my day. So I fire, forget, boom, 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 boom. So I never watch them. Rarely, I'll be honest. Sometimes I do. So I don't watch them. And Norman pointed out that apparently the last video I put out was just like ad after ad after ad. And I'm like, you know, this channel's not about making the big bucks, baby. Matter of fact, none of my channels are about making big bucks. Although the Railroad Show helps out quite a bit. So I thank you to Norman for pointing that out. Because Norman, baby, you gotta know, baby. I turned off the mid-roll ads on that video, and you will not see them again until I become a money-grubbing capitalist bastard, in which case you'll see them again, and then I'll lose all my viewers. Kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Anyway, so Norman, thank you, brother. You continue to encourage yours truly and Mrs. yours truly. Moving back to the weekend, I'll tell you this much, buddy. Remember I told you I was going to hang a door. Seriously, if it was a human being, I would have hung that door. Get it? So we got this expensive frosted glass door for our pantry. And I ordered it exactly right. And I took the old door off, took the hinges, put on the new door, hung the door, and it wouldn't close all the way. It was binding up. So Cindy Brown, my wife, the queen of everything, and I were studying to see where it was binding up, but it turns out there's this piece of molding right here where it closes against. It's just whacked out, frankly. So me being the MacGyver modeler, I grabbed my knife, went in there and a sanding sponge, and went in there and just started whittling away that piece of molding until the door would close. So once the door's closed, you can't see it, but that's no way to run a railroad, baby. Oh, so she's happy with it. Every time she walks by this, she gets a little giddy, and that makes Daddy happy that I made Mama happy. So that's good. But part 2 of that story was that I took the old pantry door, which swung to the left, and I wanted to replace my nearby bathroom door, which swings to the right, because of some damage that was done before we bought the house. And we've always been wanting to replace the door. So I'm like, what's the big deal, baby? I'll just swap the hinge swing, which I did successfully, incidentally. Very proud of that. Again, I used my razor saw from my hobby room to do it. Good thing I got into model railroading so I can swing doors or something. So got that all installed, and boom, wouldn't close all the way. It just wouldn't close all the way. And it was really kind of, I'm like, what the hell? It's exactly the same size door as the one I took out. I measured it first. Turns out, I think when they installed the door I replaced, they planed the back of it because the door frame is actually at a curve like this. Not that dramatic, but it curves. So right about in the middle, it's got a little bulge. The door hits the molding when you're trying to close it. Oh, yeah. So again, hobby to the rescue. I had some styrene plastic on my hobby table and in my inventory, and I just cut me some shims, put it behind the hinge, and that rhymed. Shims behind the hinge, kind of rhymed. Give me some credit, I'm working my ass off here, folks. Put the shims behind the hinge, ka-clunk, boom, conquered a door. And I determined something, frankly. In this whole experience, the lesson to take away from this, if you can take nothing else away from this bit of encouragement, and that is this: I will never freaking swing another door. Never. I'm gonna pay someone to do that crap next time. Ah! It took up a lot of my modeling time. Speaking of modeling time, started working on a scratch-build wooden coal mine. For you channel members over at It's My Railroad, I've been posting some pictures of it, and that'll be my next video if I ever get around to finishing it. Been a month since my last one. Everybody wants another one, or do you? There you go. Final thinger, I think. Hold on, I'm picking the chicken out of my teeth, and I'm spitting it. Final thinger before I get to the thinger, and that is this. Cindy was observing that she cannot wait, like all of us, for this COVID thing to be over so she can go back out into the real world, get her car allowance back, and get her salary back, and all of that. And I told her, I said, honey, you need to prepare yourself for something. It's never going to be over. It never will be. The conspiratard part of me, the part of me that's just thinking of conspiracies, frankly, like the one where John Wayne wore green lingerie. Did you ever hear that one? I'll tell you about it someday. It's a mind scrambler. Green jello. No, green lingerie. It's John Wayne. Waha. The same people that allowed that virus to take hold in this country, and the same people in this world, the same people that are profiting from it, are the same people that once we, let's say, find a vaccine for CV-19, will invent the next one, and the next one, and the next one. It'll never be over. I'm resigned myself to the fact that I'm going to hopefully get a raise at work at some point and be able to be productive there so that I can help make up for what my wife's not going to be getting anymore. I know how long her boss can stay in business with this greatly reduced income. He's holding out hope, and he's been bailed out from the government a little bit, like a lot of people. But I just, it's been 4 months for this couple of weeks to stay at home to let it blow over. And I really believe that we are going to be wearing masks forever. I mean, it's you call it the new normal. This is just what it is. That's how we're going to conduct ourselves. And to some degree, that takes hope away. But on the other hand, you know, I have to wear a seatbelt when I'm driving. It's the law. I have to wear it. It's for my safety. So if the law is anytime you go out in public, you got to wear a mask, we'll get used to just wearing masks. And if you're not wearing one, they'll arrest you or something. I don't know. So anyway, that is quite the gambit for a Monday, setting the stage for what we're going to be seeing for the rest of the week, unless I have just really a shit day. I just decide I don't want to talk to you people. Which, even when I have a shit day, I talk to you anyway. So there you go. Hey, thanks for joining me today on a Monday. Hope your Monday is going as well as mine. And until I see you tomorrow, hopefully on my way home from work, my name is Steve Brown, and get used to the mask, baby.